think this is it. Ooh, it's bright. All right. That is bright, isn't it? Can you guys hear me? Leave me a comment. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Hang on just a second. All right. All right, so we have Phoenix, Tempo Black Star, Rick Jones, Diane Brighton, Princess Andrews. Who else? Let's see here. There we go. Well, Maria Kraft, Judith Marrero. All right, you guys. I pray her daughters feel better now. She has been really busy, you guys. My daughter, she homeschools, so we're homeschooling this year with everything that's going on. So I think she was just taking a little bit of a break anyway. But she'll be back on. She has a lot of things planned. All right, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and this is awesome. This camera, it works great. It's a little tiny thing and it just clips right onto clips right on top of the laptop. So it's really neat. All right, you guys, are you ready to learn about the Four of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles. Let's see here. It's kind of blurry, isn't it? There we go. The lamp is like facing this way, so all the light is like on me. So that probably needs to be tomorrow night. I'll move it. All right, you guys. All right, let's get started. Four of Pentacles. All right. All right, you guys. A professional from top to toe, paying regard to the two pentacles below, results in a grounded life to that which can be grasped. And the master who can crown himself with the upper pinnacle has found out how to use all his talents to the full. And it says underneath the energy here, to possess a talent and fail to use it means to misuse it. All right, spiritual experience. An intimate interrelationship between the person and the material world as the card for the day. Develop your ability and what matters to you and see what's waiting to be discovered at your feet. As a prognosis tendency, sometimes this card is a reminder that it is time to withdraw and do one's own thing, and sometimes to open up and be more communicative. For love and relationships, among other things, love means helping each other to establish a personal sphere of influence and to occupy that sphere as its rightful sovereign. For success and happiness, neither bragging nor fawning will get you ahead, but rather patiently cultivating your best talents. That's different. I think that's, and this is the Rider-Waite and Smith too. That's a little deep with that energy right there. Haven't heard that or read it like that before. So very interesting. See, I'm learning with you guys. All right. Now remember, keywords and key phrases. Okay, you guys, and you're going to want to write these down. All right, keywords. Okay. Mean, possessive, control, freak, stubborn, stagnant. Key phrases: refusing to budge, believing your way is the only way, limiting your viewpoint, controlling others with materialism. It's mine, resisting change, tight-fisted and mercenary, small-minded, penny pinching. All right, it says, you just have to look at the figure in the image to understand its meaning. This is one mean individual in the tarot pack. The Four of Pentacles represents, on one level, the world of materialism at its worst. We can all get possessive about what we own. We control our purse strings, can't bear to give away that old CD we never listen to anymore. We control others very subtly through our egos. Need to possess and thereby maintain control. We relate to others by defining our territory, saying, this is mine, not yours. The Four of Pentacles in the you now position can suggest that your powerlessness is provoking you to try a control situation. You believe that your way is the only way over issues concerning money and possessions, or you have a fierce determination to take control of others. Yet, there is also a positive side to the Four of Pentacles. If you are involved in an uncontrollable situation, if a relationship is getting confused or fizzling out, or you are financially strapped, then structure, organization, and realistic planning is important now. As a blockage card, someone else might be mean and miserly in your life, but don't forget this could also be a reflection of you. Okay. They may be stopping you from making the changes you need to progress. They might control you through possessiveness or manipulate you through financial necessity. As an outcome card, you must look carefully at control issues in your relationships and learn to accept that possessiveness is rooted in a fear of change and emotional insecurity. All right, so now we have the Tarot for Beginners. Get the card up over here. All right, so it says the number 4 meaning in the Tarot: material achievement, structure, order. Astrology, Sun in Capricorn. Keywords: security and miserliness. The Four of Pentacles shows a miser holding on tightly to their wealth. The miser's energy and attention go into pinning down money with their feet and balancing it on their head, rather than into meaningful projects or relationships. Holding on to what you have is therefore a theme of this card. Fours are cards of stability. You recognize the value of protecting your property and managing your money well. If you have gone through an experience of poverty or a time of irresponsible spending, it can be important to find grounding in your newfound economic stability. However, whether you are holding on to your resources responsibly or out of greed. Don't let yourself get stuck here. Belongings, money, time, and other resources are all meant to flow among people. There we go. The symbolism. The gray sky and ground represents feelings of insecurity. The city back behind him represents urban concerns and material pleasures, rather than connection to one's family group or to the earth. Okay. All right, now the favorite one. Okay. Here we are. All right, you guys. Keywords: security, materialism, caution, possessiveness, greed, creative blocks. In some tarot decks, the Four of Pentacles features a man with four pentagrams attached to his body. The image suggests his money and possessions define him. Four symbolize stability, therefore this card signifies financial security or seeking it. The four represents a practical, conservative attitude toward money and material goods. You place great value on wealth and possessions and take pride in your worth. Because security is important to you, you hold on tight to what you own and may hoard money rather than enjoying it. You could think of this as the miser card. In a reading about money, this card can indicate a cautious, prudent attitude toward financial matters. You play it safe and devote yourself to accumulating wealth. The four may signify a sound investment or a stable financial position. If the reading is about your work, you've chosen a job that's secure and provides a good income, perhaps one in finance. Wealth gives you status and power, which you value. However, you may not feel inspired, challenged, or content in your position. In a reading about love, the upright four represents a stable, secure, structured relationship. The partnership may be based on status and money rather than love and may lack passion. All right. Now I'm going to read, it says greed right here at the bottom. It's got a little paragraph. You've heard the saying, money is the root of all evil. But the actual quote is, love of money. And it has greed, in brackets. Love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. In some tarot decks, this card is labeled greed. The Thoth Tarot, however, a solid foundation on which you can create something sound. All right. Okay. Let's do a recap. We have the Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings, you guys. And, most of the time it is a new beginning that has to do with money, a career, a business, something new, a money-making idea or project. This represents reward for effort, okay, and a new beginning of prosperity. And as long as you nurture this, you can take it all the way to the top. There's plenty of room here for growth and expansion. Two of Pentacles. Now, this is an energy of balancing. You've got a lot on your plate, okay? You may have two jobs. You've got a lot going on. At any given time, you could drop those pentacles. So, if you feel like you got a lot going on, you're doing that juggling act, it may be time to make a decision to go ahead and let a pentacle fall, or let them both fall, and go after something that is going to be, I feel like, where you're going to have more time, you know, to spend with your family. Just time to relax, to refill your cup, to rejuvenate yourself. Because this represents, you've got so much going on, you know, you're probably not spending time with your kids, your spouse, your you know, your husband, or you know, you're never home because you've got so many things that you're juggling. Okay, you're not enjoying your life. But you have to do this in order to pay the bills, right? Spirit is saying there's something better with this. And this is going in and out in it, you guys. You know, when this comes up, it does say that even though you're doing the juggling act, you do it gracefully and you do it with ease. I feel like you're not a complainer. You know, you got to do what you got to do. But I would definitely, when this shows up in a reading, I would definitely think about priorities, okay? And what you could be doing differently that would lessen your load, okay? What is it, BJ? All right, so we have 3 of Pentacles. This is recognition. This is, you know, getting noticed for, you know, your work, your creativity. This can represent growth and expansion that's fixing to take place. If you recently started a business, or a job or career, or one that you're already at, this could represent you getting that promotion, that pay raise. It represents planning as well, and planning ahead and having a backup plan. A lot of times this can, you know, talk about you being in the spotlight. I always think of this card when I see it, the energy of an artist, you know, a painter, somebody who draws, who sings, who writes music, who plays instruments. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles, okay? This is, you know, a lot of times when it comes up, if you're not feeling the stability and security, it's what you're seeking. And you're going after laying a solid, unshakable foundation when we're talking about your money. Now, you got to spend money to make money, okay? And a lot of times this is talking about, you know, you may feel like the book said, you don't, you know, feel like you have enough, or you're afraid if you do take a risk and you invest in something and it falls through, then it's a loss. That's why you don't, you know, you don't take an amount that's going to hurt you, okay? You take an amount that you can do without if need be, but still take a chance on yourself, okay? You know, there's going to be times in life when things fall through, okay? That's how we learn. You know, we're not going to get everything right all throughout our life. That's just not how it is. But you've got to be willing to, you know, go after what you're passionate about, and go after what inspires you, and what you want, what you have that passion for. Playing it safe, you know, you're not going to move away from this. And it can cause you to get stuck. It can cause all kinds of problems, you guys. All right. So this camera is zooming in and out. All right, you guys. There we go. Okay. Well, no, wrong one. All right, you guys still with me? Hello, everybody. Aw. What's going on? Hang on. Okay. Oh, Phoenix, you're going into lockdown. Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Phoenix and Diane, you guys live in the same place, same area. I know it is very sad. Yes, I'm not doing this vaccine either. Um, no, not doing it. Um, so I think tomorrow I'm going to do the Venus oil video. And I'll probably just do the video of it and record it and then upload it. And we will be going live again tomorrow. We're going to do it every night. You guys get caught up um, and get moving along here. Now, I need to ask you guys something. Do you want to, are you wanting to learn the reversals of these energies? Or do you want to keep it like it is and go with the flow? There's a lot of people, there's always a lot of people are divided about this. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, you're not getting the, full reading if they don't do reversed. But in my opinion, if you're channeling messages and you're intuitive and you have um, that gift, then you don't have to use reversals because you automatically know because of what's coming through. But I want to ask you guys if that's something that you want to do. Tempo Black Star. I do want to learn about reversals. Okay. So do you guys want me, after we get done with all 78, okay, we can do a, not go through, well, we'll go through each one, but we'll do them in like sets. Like, let's see, there's 14, yeah, 14. So we could do like Pentacles, the whole set of Pentacles, do them in 2 days, do 7, the first 7 in one day, the next day do the last 7 and go over the reversals on them. Does that sound like a good idea? You guys want to do that? Same way with the major arcana. I think that's what we'll do. That way, you know, you guys can, you know, have an idea. And I'm just going to tell you guys something, and always remember this. Like the Four of Pentacles, okay? You know, with it being upright, this represents stability and security, laying a solid, unshakable foundation. This is the positive side of it, okay? Willing to invest, willing to, you know, move forward with projects, not afraid to put yourself out there, not afraid to spend a little bit of money to make money. Now, if this was in reversal, you would be thinking, yeah, this guy is a hoarder. He's pinches pennies. He's not going to help nobody. He's mean. He holds on to his money tight, okay? Not willing to share, not willing to spend any of it. It's that kind of, it's just the opposite. Is, remember that. And that's the way it is. It's like, whatever the good aspects are, think of the opposite, and that's basically what your reversal is going to be like. But we will go over them. We will. And it may help you guys, because I know some of you said you're not ready to start doing tarot readings, and or start learning the spreads and stuff. And you guys, you're at the point where, you know, here in a couple of weeks, and you guys need to be practicing. Like I said, get each other's email addresses, you guys, and start, you know, doing readings with each other and journaling them, okay? Laura Fahey. I don't think let's see here. She is a Virgo rising. So curious about the differences in other tarot, like the Thoth. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys something. The Thoth deck is completely, that's a whole different belief system, okay? That's a whole different class that has nothing to do with this type of tarot, okay? That's the Kabbalah, okay? And that's a whole different system, spiritual practice. I like the Kabbalah, but it can get very, oh boy, it's time consuming. There's a lot of study that goes into that spiritual path right there, okay? But I have the Thoth deck. I do. The Thoth deck is what I use to talk to spirits with, okay, or deities with, that I communicate with. And that's what it's for. It's got a specific, you know, purpose. And I also have another deck that I use to talk to spirits with, and that's what its purpose is for. And then I have a deck that is for like my family, my ancestors, and that's what that's for. That's all I use it for. You saw an owl today? Awesome. You know, you guys, I went to the post office and I got a book of stamps, and I'll be danged, I looked at them and there's an owl. One is just an owl, and I brought it home and I told my daughter, I said, I am not using that because I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'll find somewhere to put it. I love owls. I love them. Oh, was he white or what color was he? That's wonderful, Phoenix. That's wonderful. See, me and my daughter, she used to, you know, she does her readings, and I used to come down and she would, you know, give her interpretation and stuff, and you know, we would, you know, go back and forth. I have, you know, I'm going to tell you something about the owl. Okay, this is why I'm so obsessed with owls. Uh, Tempo Black Star. Um, we I used to live in a little small town, okay? Outside of, I guess the biggest town would have been Oklahoma City or more, where we're at right now. But I would have to drive to Oklahoma City to work, and I'd have to leave at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And well, this happened. God, how many times did it happen? Many times. I had a white owl, and I swear to God, when its wings was out, you know, in full flight, that thing took up most of the windshield. And every time that thing came out of nowhere, and I don't know how many times I hit my brakes, and every time I would hit my brakes, I'd, you know, because it startled me. But I think I hit it because I could see its claws. That's how close it was. That happened on that road, same road, same time, you know, time of night. That thing's done that. And the third time it happened is when, you know, this is when I bought my tarot deck, and I finally started, you know, using tarot cards and, you know, gaining knowledge and really looking stuff up and paying attention, because that owl was to wake me up. Okay. I'm not a, what's the word I'm looking for here? Uh, I believe everything happens for a reason. There's no coincidences. You know what I mean? And for that to happen as many times, and it happened more after that as well. Okay. And it's just crazy. And it was beautiful. And at first I thought, oh my God, there's going to be a death, you know, because that's how, you know, I was raised up. Uh, but I got to digging and found out, you know, that that owl was making itself known to me for a reason, for me to do some research, to dig a little bit deeper. And the owl is one of, you know, now one of my animal spirit totems. That's, you know, we have many during a lifetime. I had, my first one was a turtle. Okay. I had a turtle up until, well, I had a turtle up until the owl. You guys, and then after the owl happened, it woke me up to, I need to be getting on and going in the direction, the path that I'm being pulled in. And I kept, I told you guys, Spirit kept at me every day for a couple of years. You need to get on YouTube. You need to start a channel. And, I kept resisting and kept fighting it. And that owl situation, after about a month, I tell you what, it hit me. Spirit's talking to me. You need to look up the meaning of that owl. You need to do research. And yes, and here I am today. That's when I went and got me some cards, and I really, dove deep. I learned how to read cards when I was a child. The man who raised me, who adopted me, was an Osage Indian. And they did cartomancy. They used regular playing cards like you would use for pokers and stuff like that. So that's how I was taught when I was younger. And I was being pulled and drawn. And that owl came into my life to show me things that have been hidden, okay? Things hidden within me. And that's why my channel is, I have the owl, and it's Hidden Truth Tarot, because there was a lot of hidden truths that were within me that I wasn't even aware of until that owl showed up in my life. And it's amazing. And then I think I told you guys about a year ago, I had such it was like it was real, but it was a Black Panther. And that was one of those, I'm here to help you face your fears. I'm here to help you, challenge you. It's another one. So I have the turtle, the white owl, and the Black Panther. Superstitious, yes. Superstitious. That's what I was looking for. And Luna. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about you, Luna. Come say hi. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Oh, baby. She's been froze, Rick. It's cold here in Oklahoma. I'm going to have to get her a sweater or something. Yes. Yes. Everybody's asking about you. Everybody's asking about the Luna. They're asking about the Luna. Mama's a stinky dog. Good girl. Oh, there's that old mean cat. See, y'all can see her now. That's Mimi. Boy. Mimi, don't get his tail. She's thinking about it. She was thinking about it. Yep. Oh, that's awesome. Phoenix and pheasant. That's cool. All right, you guys, I'm going to have to get off here. It's 9:22. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be on earlier. I had hoped to get on earlier tonight, but it just didn't work out that way. All right, you guys, I'm going to get off here. I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I plan on doing the Venus oil tomorrow as well. I have everything laid out, so I'm going to make a video of that. All right, you guys, I love ya, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, let's see here.